Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is KenziiSims and this is a Sims 3 house build that I have called Hazel House. I chose that name just literally because of the exterior colour. It's a brown colour, so that's where the name came from. This house costs 145,026 simoleons, fully furnished by the way, and is built on a 40 by 30 lot in the world of Sunset Valley. The address for the lot is 16 Maywood Lane, in case you'd like to download this lot from the description down below and place it onto the exact lot I built it on. This house is a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom home, complete with a 1-car garage, a laundry room, a kitchen / dining room, a living room / bar area, and a large back garden. It also comes with some activities for the whole family, such as a play area outside for the kids and the teens, a vegetable patch for your Sims with green thumbs, and a mixologist bar for obviously Sims who want to become mixologists, or just Sims who like a good drink. There's a laptop in the teens room, and there's also lots of toys for the kiddies in the kiddies room as well. So this house took me about 4.5 hours to build and furnish, but it was a lot of fun, so I don't mind. It's a long time, but I really love building, so it's fine. It's totally fine. I got some inspiration from Pinterest, especially for the living room, which you'll see in a bit, and also the master bedroom, and I really love how those two rooms turned out. Because there are 4 different bathrooms, I didn't furnish them and decorate them that well. Just so you know, the main bathroom probably is the most furnished the bathrooms are, but still they're quite bland. I'm not a fan of doing bathrooms unless I've got a really good idea on how I want them, but I feel like most bathrooms look the same, so that's where I need to kind of look at Pinterest and get some ideas for different bathrooms, so sorry about that. But since there are 4 different bathrooms, I don't know, maybe you guys can furnish them yourself, decorate them yourself, or just leave them if you're not bothered about bathrooms either. I mean, they're usable, they're still decent, they're like black and white, so they're just not as, you know, flamboyant as my bathrooms in the last few videos have been. I mean, I've really tried in the last few videos to get my bathrooms to look somewhat nice and at least like a pop of colour or something, but in this house, just because there were so many, I don't know, next time hopefully I will be able to just do something nice with the bathrooms. But yeah, I really need to go on Pinterest or Instagram or whatever, and I don't know whether there's a black screen. Oh yes, I remember there's a black screen. My computer blue screened. There we go, we're back. So you'll just see me pop the outside wallpaper on again, because yeah, I didn't actually think that would have recorded a black screen, but obviously it did. But there you go, you can, bit of realism in my videos, you can see what happened to me as I was building, which is really annoying. I really need a new computer, guys, like really badly. I keep getting blue screens of death, and they're for 2 separate reasons. One was I think my drivers needed updating, but because I am using Windows 7, you can't update Windows 7 at all. And I don't have a clue about drivers or updating them or whatever, so yeah, I kind of just left it, and I'm just dealing with the kind of lag and stuff, because the other blue screen that came up was basically saying that my graphics card is dying. But to be fair, I have been having that blue screen for a good year or so my graphics card has probably been dying for a year anyway. I don't know, I don't have the money at the moment to get another computer. I'd literally have to get it on finance or some kind of loan, which I don't really want to do until I really have to. So I've been looking at computers. I've had a little bit of help from somebody on my Discord. They've been so helpful, and I really appreciate it. They're actually going to build me a PC themselves and ship it to me, but because they live in the US and I live in the UK, it was like it was hundreds to just ship it over, so I would have had to pay probably over $1,000 for the computer and for the shipping, and yeah, I do not have that money. So that's what I've been dealing with the past couple days. But I don't know, my computer seems fine as long as I don't lose anything, and as long as it keeps running enough for me to make videos, and I don't really mind. It is annoying in game because it's a lot more laggy, and obviously if I'm in the middle of something and my computer blue screens, then I pretty much lose my progress. But I've taught myself now to pretty much save every 10 minutes or 15 minutes, which it is a pain in the bum, but you know, it's got to be done. This house, yeah, I think I did it like, did one room and then saved, did another room, then saved, and then so on and so forth. It is a pain in the bum, as I said, but you know, it's just what I've got to do at the moment. If I want to deal with this computer and not spend money on a new one, then that's what I'm going to have to do. I should be able to get a computer, like a new one, quite soon, which I was gonna get after July, because basically my car that I have now is on finance also. Like, guys, I'm so bad at saving. I don't have any savings to my name. I'm trying to save, but I literally will put something away and then a couple of weeks later be like, oh, I need that. So I just take it back out again. So I need like some kind of bank where I cannot physically touch my money. But you know, like, I have the fear of, if I save something and I put it in a bank where I can't touch it, and then like an emergency comes up, say like I don't know, like my computer dies, or my car breaks or something, yeah, it's not good, and then I can't get the money out to, you know, get my car fixed or my computer fixed or anything I need fixed, or for a bill that I don't know is coming out. Like, there's so many different things. Excuse me, my throat's going funny. There's so many different things that I always need money for, because that's just what adulting life is about. It's a pain in the bum, but you know, it's nice to have your independence, so I don't mind too much. It's nice to be responsible for your own house, your own car, your own bills, and it kind of stops you from spending your money stupidly, which is what I used to do when I lived at my mum and dad's. Yeah, me and my fiancé were a nightmare with money. We really were. But I think it's just kind of taken advantage of, that we moved back into my mum and dad's, and we were like, oh, we've got this extra money, let's do what we want. Even though we kind of moved in there to actually save for a mortgage. But yeah, it didn't work out, so we just rented again. You know, I'm not actually that bothered about buying a house. The only reason I would want to buy a house is so I could play real life Sims and actually, you know, landscape it how I want it, furnish it how I want it, like knock down walls if I really want to, just make the house my own. Like, that is the one thing I would love to do, paint the outside and stuff. I mean, I could do all that in a rented property, but I'm doing all that for the landlord then. So in a way, I stop myself. I don't do as much as I would do if I had my own house to kind of play with. Like, I would love to retile the bathroom I've got now. We've repainted all over the house and stuff, and we've done like white all on the walls, and then we've glossed the skirting boards, the banisters, I don't know, I can't remember what else we glossed, but just all different things. And there's one more thing I want to do, well, two more things. I need to paint the bathroom, but I need to get bathroom paint, like waterproof paint for that. And also the front door is like a brown, kind of like, you see those stairs there, that kind of colour, like a chestnutty brown colour, and it just does not go with the theme of my house, so that will only be going white, to be honest. But we've asked the landlord, as long as he says it's okay and I don't have to pay too much money to do it, then yeah, I don't mind painting the house, because we're probably going to be living in here for a good, like, I don't know, 5 years, unless he decides he wants the house back for any reason, but hopefully he doesn't, because that's what actually happened with the flat we had. Like, we loved the flat. It was really big. It had 2 bedrooms. Like, the house I'm in now, it only has 1 bedroom, but in a way it's enough for us, and because it's like a 2 up 2 down house, the one I live in now, I think it's called a Mews house, MEWS. So it's like a small house, but it's got an upstairs. It's not a flat, is basically what I'm trying to say. It's not too bad, so if somebody does want to stay over, we can just make them a bed in the living room downstairs, and like, easily could fit like another 4 people in the living room, like easily, if we just got some blow up beds or something. So yeah, I don't mind. I love living in a really small house, but as long as it's decorated to how I want it, like for now, I don't mind renting. I was watching Brittany Lee Saunders' Instagrams, like I'm obsessed with her Instagram stories, and she basically said if she was ever to buy a house, she wouldn't want to be in debt and have a mortgage, because that's pretty much what a mortgage is. It's like a 25 to 30 year debt that you have to pay off eventually. Like you have to pay it, you can't really get out of it. So she would probably only buy a house when she has like the whole wad of money to pay for that house. So she'd want to pay the house off, like, which I know is gonna probably never happen for me. You never know, I might be YouTube famous soon. No, I'm joking, I'm completely joking, but I doubt I'd be able to do that. But she has like a whole clothing label or a few clothing labels and stuff, so she could do it probably in the future. But yeah, she kind of made me think actually renting's not too bad, because also me and my fiance, we're probably not gonna have kids, we're just gonna have dogs, and we would probably like to move to, like, I don't know, Brighton, or like it'd be nice to move around if we had the chance to move to different locations, so we're not bored in the same location. I'd love to move to Australia as well, but that's not going to happen because you need a proper career to move there. We actually wouldn't mind living in like a static caravan or a bar, like on a barge or something, because like you can just buy them for like 12 grand or something. I know it's still a lot, but you could get that on finance, I suppose, and then or have it as a mortgage maybe. I don't know, there's got to be a way you can do it. But yeah, we'd love to do that and excuse me, travel everywhere, or even like I've been watching these videos of people that live in like camper vans. Like I'd love to do something like that, as long as I had good internet and my Sims still, I'd be absolutely happy with that. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I might stay here for the next 30 years, you never know. Anyway, should we talk about the actual house now and not my financial struggles? So you just saw me do the diner and the kitchen. I wasn't a big fan of the colour scheme of the kitchen. I knew I wanted to go for a black tile and the dark wood and obviously the dark granite worktops. But at the same time, I'm not a fan of that myself. But I'm trying to, do different things in my builds and different colour schemes and different styles in my houses. So I didn't get that from Pinterest, the kitchen idea, I just kind of did it. And obviously for a pop of colour in the kitchen, I did like blue appliances and also some blue tiling on the wall behind the sink and behind the oven. And I really like, I do like it. It's just, honestly for me, if I moved into a house, or like I'd never decorate my house like that, like to be 100% honest. But it's a Sims, and you might like it, your Sims might like it, and yeah, I just went with that. And I really love this conservatory. It's so cozy, and it just really reminds me of my mum and dad's conservatory. I love putting wicker furniture in conservatories, and also I put this record player in as well, and I just thought it was a really nice idea. Meant to mention, somebody actually bought me the 70s, 80s and 90s stuff pack, and I did say I would mention their name in this, or in one of my videos. I just need to find their name now because I totally forgot to do it in a last video. Bear with me. So yeah, one of my viewers, so sweet, called Rose. Thank you so much, Rose. I've been having a blast with these with this pack and the furniture you get in it, and also the clothes. I absolutely love it. In my Generations Let's Play, which you would have seen on Wednesday, the jeans that Lily is wearing, I absolutely adore them so much. Like, that's probably the best pair of jeans that the Sims EA have made, like, ever. I just couldn't believe it. They're absolutely gorgeous, the belt on it and the rips and that, and they're just beautiful. Beautiful. They kind of look like CC jeans, that's how really nice they are. So yeah, Rose, thank you very much, my darling. You are absolutely amazing for gifting me that stuff pack, and I really do appreciate it. So I haven't got the full collection of The Sims 3. I've got all the expansion packs, but the only stuff packs I have are now 70s, 80s and 90s stuff. Fast Lane stuff, which was actually gifted to me by Plumu, or the Plum Dot, I think she goes by now. So really appreciate her as well. She gifted me that ages ago. And the other one was movie stuff, which my mum, I remember like a few Christmases ago, my mum was like, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, oh, can you just get me some like Sims 3 stuff packs? And she was like, yeah, okay. And bless her, she got like the second worst one, but I think she knew it was like not a very good one, but she bought it and she just went, oh, you probably don't like it, but it's the only one that they did, like wherever she went to. I don't know where she got it from. But like movie stuff was the only one on the shelves, which was really weird. Maybe everyone that year went to get stuff packs from, actually I don't know if she got it online. Yeah, but she said that's the only one she could find anyway. But it's in my game. Like I actually didn't put it in my game for a long time. Or I put it in my game, looked at the stuff, took it back out my game, and it hasn't been in my game for like a good 2 years or a year or something. But now it's back in my game again. And there are a few things that are quite nice. Like there's a dining chair that I really like. And the kind of movie, like it's all to do with superheroes and stuff, isn't it? So I would like to eventually, in my dream world, create like a theme park or maybe a movie theatre. We can have like superhero things dotted around, or some kind of arcade, or just any type of community lot would look nice with the superhero kind of things in it, I think. So that would be a way to use it. Katy Perry's Sweet Treats, I've never had that one and I don't really want it, but at the same time I do want it to complete the collection, like when I finally get all the other stuff packs as well. And I was thinking as well, the only thing I would use Katy Perry's stuff pack for is like, again, like a theme park or an arcade or something, and it could be like a lollipop themed room, or I don't know, a lollipop themed something or other. I mean, I know nobody really likes that pack, but I would like it just to complete my collection. Same with all the store items. There are so many store items and sets that I want, and like I go through a lot of the time all of the decor items and I'm like, oh, I could use that random thing for this type of lot, like a community lot, or this random thing. Like there's a castle, what is it like you can build your own castle and the walls are curved and they're just pieces you put on your build to make a castle. Like I would probably never ever play in a castle, but I'd love to use it to build a castle. And then there's like medieval sets as well, furniture and decor items. There's like I think there's like an Indian inspired set as well, where you can build like gorgeous Indian, I don't know what they're called, just buildings, I suppose. And I just want everything. Honestly, The Sims 3 is, I just love it so much. It's my absolute life. Like I love it so much. How like creative you can be. Oh, there's even on the store like a bar set where it's all made out of ice. So the seats are made out of ice, the tables. And I was thinking I would actually use that. Like many people probably wouldn't. Obviously in houses you wouldn't use ice sculpture chairs and tables. But I would in like a club, like an underground club, or a theme park with I don't know, or a museum with loads of different rooms. So one can be like the ice room, one could be something else, or the ice stuff as well would be good for like a Christmas lot. So when it comes to Christmas, maybe I'll get that set and make like an ice bar, which is actually a thing. Like there's an ice hotel somewhere, might be Switzerland or something, but there's also ice bars that kind of do like a tour around London and around my area and everything, and they set up around Christmas time, and you basically have to go in, put this massive coat on, put some gloves on, and you go in and it's just a bar really, but everything's made of ice. But I think that's obviously real ice, whereas in The Sims it's not real ice. But, well, for The Sims it's real ice, I think, but it's obviously just furniture that's made out of ice. And, yeah, that's the sort of stuff I'd use for like use these sets for. So eventually I would love to get a really beastie computer and have all the stuff packs and all of the store content. To be actually absolutely honest with you guys, I do not experience lag with having loads of expansion packs, stuff packs and store items. Like, I have downloaded so much. I've bought them all, I've downloaded them in like through the launcher as well, and my computer, even though it's dying, is handling it really well. Like, my game doesn't lag that much at all. It's like, yeah, it's really weird, but I'm quite lucky, so I've never had any lag with downloading loads of store content. It's when I start downloading CC, even if I merge it all, like every single item, it still lags really badly. So I don't know what that's about, but my game is totally fine with the store content. It really is. I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee. I made myself an iced coffee and I'm just gonna have a sip. God, I made that really sweet. I've seen a lot of people make iced coffee and you put like 2 lots of coffee in, which is like double the amount I normally put in a normal hot coffee, and then I put in 2 spoonfuls, well, 2 teaspoons of agave nectar, because that's what I put in my coffees instead of sugar, and I usually only put 1 for like a hot coffee. So I've made this like extra sweet. I've also got cashew milk in, which makes it sweet as well, so it's like the sweetest iced coffee ever, but it literally tastes like I've gone to McDonald's or Starbucks and got myself a frappuccino or something, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So when I'm trying to lose weight, which is what I'm trying to do now, well, I'm not trying to lose weight, I'm just trying to eat better. I'm going to start making myself an iced coffee, because honestly there's not that much calories. Like, there's no calories in coffee. There's hardly any calories in agave nectar, because it's not as bad as sugar. I mean, it's still up there. It's still sugary, I suppose. It's still sugar, but it's natural, so it's not that bad. And cashew milk, I think cashew milk is probably more fattening than normal milk, but it's a lot better than, you know, eating a big cake or a big chocolate bar or something, which honestly I used to do that. So I'd sit here building away, and I could eat like a good 3/4 of a massive chocolate bar, not like a normal 1-person chocolate bar, like a share bar. I could eat like 3/4 of that easily. So yeah, I am not doing that anymore. I've just had an orange as well. I'm trying to be really good and get more fruit and veg into my diet, because I've been really like, I'm starting to get spotty, and I've never ever in my whole life had acne. I've never had spots. Obviously when I was a teenager I had a few, but I don't know, lately I feel like I'm getting spotty and it's horrible. Like, I don't want to be spotty. And yeah, I just need to eat better, because I don't want to feel sluggish. I don't want to put any more fat on my body, because I have over lockdown. I mean, I know everyone probably has, but so I'm not going to complain. But I just can't wait to get back to the gym and just to feel energized, because I really enjoyed the gym, and I don't want to go back to work, but my job was pretty much 4 hours every morning of like lifting and walking around, so cardio and strength, all in 4 hours of my like real life job, because I do deliveries, so I don't actually deliver to, you know, different shops. I work in a clothes shop, and by doing delivery I mean I take the delivery that gets delivered to us and put all the stock out on the shop floor. So I suppose I'm like a shelf filler, but I don't work in a food shop, so it's not really a shelf filler. I just fill up the racks of clothes basically, because they sell out really fast and we have deliveries like pretty much every day, and that really keeps me fit. So it's 4 hours on my feet, running around like a headless chicken, lifting these heavy boxes up, running around, putting the stuff out, and it's quite fast paced. So that really was like keeping me trim. And then when we went into lockdown 3 months ago, I started to see that I wasn't as fit anymore. Like, I've been going for walks around my neighbourhood and I can't walk for that long. Like, I'm only 28 for God's sake, so it's not like I'm old and decrepit. But I've been like struggling to kind of, like, my fitness, I mean, like my fitness more than, like, I'm still quite muscly, I've always been a muscly person, but my fitness, as in, like, if I went to go for a run now, I don't think I'd be able to run for more than probably 10-15 minutes. Or probably even less than that. Let me have another sip, hang on. So it's yeah, it's been a nightmare, and I am missing the gym a lot, and not missing work, but I'm missing the kind of, like, I work from Monday to Friday, so that was always, like, work was always my kind of workout for the day, which was good. So I'd get up at, what time do I get up? 5:30ish? Yeah, 5:30 a.m. and then I would pretty much just get up, I wouldn't bother putting makeup on, do my hair, nothing like that. Put my uniform on, go to work, 4 hours, run around like a headless chicken, come back home, and then that's when I'd sit on my computer all day after and obviously work on my videos. So it's, you know, I can't complain. Even if I do go back to work, I cannot complain, because it's a good job to have, and it keeps me fit, and I've got some good friends there that I get on with really well. But yeah, that's my life. I don't know why I've like ranted about my life this whole time, but there you go. I have been trying in other videos to actually talk about the build, and then what, you know, like my thought process through each rooms and everything, but I don't know, I just thought I'd go off on one today and chat absolute rubbish. So there you go, I hope you enjoyed that. I know some of you guys do. So now I'm just onto the garden, and there's not much more after that, so I'll do the garden and then I'll add some, I think, lights to the front, and then there are a load of screenshots. Again, I'm trying to get really detailed with my screenshots, well, detailed with my houses, and then I'll go in with the screenshots and just take some really nice screenshots, because honestly, I love screenshots at the end of the video. I know some of you guys do too. Ooh, I thought my computer was going to crash then. I don't know if the video paused for you or if that's just my computer, but hopefully not. Anyway, here I am just landscaping a little bit more, putting some trees and bushes and shrubs and like rocks and stones and stuff around. I'm trying to make my gardens more lush as well and more decorated, and I'm just trying my hardest to like I love building and furnishing houses. Not so much the furnishing, but I'm getting into it now because I've got Pinterest to help me out. But I really do love building houses and just putting as much detail in as I can, down to like terrain painting like dirt underneath shrubs and trees and stuff. Like I'm really trying my hardest to make my videos more detailed, because I'm not gonna lie, I have been half-arsing them in the past. Like in lockdown, like my videos, I've been trying to get them out more often and kind of just doing quantity over quality when it should be quality over quantity. So now I'm uploading less, so not every day, but I've kind of got my own little schedule going on in my head. I'm not going to say it though and tell you what the schedule is. You'll probably figure it out after a few weeks of me posting the same thing every week or the same-ish thing every week. But yeah, I'm not going to go into saying I'm going to stick to this schedule, because 9 times out of 10 I do not stick to the schedules. So yeah, I just hope you are enjoying these speed builds and the Let's Play. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh my gosh, can't wait to read your comments on that. I'm recording this like half an hour before that video goes up, so that's why I haven't read the comments yet, but yes, I can't wait to see if you guys liked it. But anyway, my lovely friends, just gonna pop a few more bits into the garden and then some lighting and stuff out the front, and then we're pretty much onto loads and loads of screenshots, so just make sure you stick to the end for those, because I'm just really proud of them, okay? Anyway guys, I am gonna leave this voiceover here. There's not long left of the video, but yeah, just make sure you stay to the end for the screenshots, because they're my favourite part. And yeah, please like if you like, comment what you think, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Love you, bye.